Here are, in my opinion, the top 10 best Star Wars moments in the entire saga. So that includes the books, the comics, the video games, and the series and the movies. So let's get on with it, shall we? Number 10, Duel of the Fates. Duel of the Fates, the fight in the Phantom Menace with Darth Maul, Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon is just an amazing fight sequence. I think that it's terrific, and most people, I think, would agree that it's the best part of the Phantom Menace, is this entire ending with the Duel of the Fates theme is just awesome to hear. I love this music so much. It adds so much excitement, so much tension to the moment. And of course, Darth Maul is a badass, so when Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan tries to kill him, you really feel the stakes. They're all making their own moves. Of course, it feels a little too choreographed, but I just think that this moment is one of the best moments in the entire Star Wars saga. Number 9. Darth Maul fighting Ahsoka in the Siege of Mandalore. The entire Clone Wars finale is probably one of the best finales of any TV show ever, and it's so amazing and it's so well done. The animation is stellar and the stakes are so damn high, and it just makes things even more satisfying when this ending takes place at the same time of Revenge of the Sith, and it explains where Ahsoka went, what Ahsoka was doing during that time, and she was fighting Maul, she was trying to liberate Mandalore, and the Order 66 scene is just so amazing. I just love this series so much. It's absolutely fabulous. Number 7, the hallway Vader fight scene in Rogue One. The entire Rogue One finale is absolutely mind-blowing. It's absolutely fantastic. But the hallway scene with Vader just killing a bunch of rebels is the highlight of the film. Everybody's still talking about that scene to this day because it's just so well done, and it makes perfect sense to he would have tried to kill as many of these rebel scums as possible in order to get the plans. Now, could he have just get the plans with his force powers before they take it to Princess Leia? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he could have just used his force powers and grabbed the plans and just get the hell out of there. But he didn't, and it was still a satisfying scene in my opinion. I think that it was super well done and super well executed. Just Rogue One, man. Rogue One is one of my favorite Star Wars movies, period. It's just terrific. Next up is the One Way Out scene in Andor. Andor has 2 moments on this list, and the One Way Out scene in Andor is just fucking fantastic. There is nothing quite like it in the rest of the saga. It almost feels like something apart. It feels like HBO wrote this show. It really does, because it has adult elements. It really is just a satisfying scene on all its own. I love the episode where they break out of prison and Cassian and the rest of the prisoners, they manage to overthrow the Empire, and they just jump down on the water, and of course we also get this heartbreaking moment. Andy Serkis character, he just can't escape because he can't swim, and it's just heartbreaking. It's really sad, but it's almost really uplifting at the same time, because Cassian is finally free. He gets the hell out of there and he swims to freedom. I just love this episode. It's beautifully written, and there's so many great speeches. There's the Andy Serkis speech in the middle of the prison riot, and then you get the Luthien speech, which might be even better. It's such a great episode. It's one of the best hours of this franchise has ever gotten. I love the episode. I think it's terrific. Number 6, Luke at the end of Mandalorian Season 2. Luke appearing at the end of Mandalorian Season 2 is all kinds of badass. It's the Luke that we always wanted to see in the sequel trilogy. He just arrives on the ship and he starts wrecking shop. He starts killing these robots, and it's all so awesome to see. It's one of the best Star Wars moments for me personally, because that's what I wanted to see in the sequel trilogy. But I also like the Luke that we got in the sequel trilogy. I just felt like this is the Luke that we always wanted, the Luke that we just craved for in The Last Jedi, and here he is there in his younger days. He's there with all of his glory. The moment is just so satisfying. The Mando series could have almost ended there. In my opinion, it was such a satisfying conclusion. Number 5, Marva Andor's speech in Andor. I think it is so well written. It gives me chills every time. I love to watch this scene because it's so well realized. Everything, just the way it's done, the way it's directed, the way it's shot, like it all matters. And it's been a long time, man, in this saga where you can like absolutely feel the emotion. You're just there in the moment, and you care about these characters. You care about the world of Ferrix. Ferrix is one of my favorite worlds in Star Wars, just because it's so well realized. The people on Ferrix are just absolutely wonderful. So I love Marva's speech. I think that it's such a suspenseful scene, and it's such a sad scene as well. I think it's so well done. Number 4, the Luke versus Vader scene at the end of Return of the Jedi. Luke is trying to get his father back to the good side, but the Emperor is there. He's just taunting Luke. He wants Luke to turn, and the Emperor fails. Luke just throws his lightsaber, and he's like, I'm a Jedi, just like my father before me. It's such a great scene. It's so well filmed as well, and the music that's rising up like as they fight, it's so amazing. And the Emperor is such a douchebag, but I just love it all. It's so well done. And you have the space battle that's happening in the middle of this epic duel between father and son. It's just wonderful. The entire finale of Return of the Jedi is so epic. It's so well done. It's so satisfying, and I kind of wish that the saga would have ended there. I think that it's such a perfect conclusion. Number 3, Anakin versus Obi-Wan on Mustafar, and Yoda versus Emperor. I just love this moment in Revenge of the Sith. It's probably my favorite scene in the entire film, where Obi-Wan and Anakin, and they just fight for like a good solid 15 minutes straight, and it's just badass. It's really well done, and I love just the location of Mustafar and how it's so like hot, and it's a lava planet. I think that it's such a great idea to have them fight there, and then like just the entire dialogue between them, it's almost become iconic at this point. Like, from my point of view, the Jedi are evil. Well, then you are lost. It's a great scene between Obi-Wan and Anakin. It's just such a well done fight. It's a bit too long, I'd say, like maybe 2 minutes too long, but other than that, I think that it's really satisfying. And just like heartbreaking as well. Like when Anakin gets burned, he just yells like, I hate you, I hate you. And then Obi-Wan is like, you were my brother, Anakin, I loved you. It's like one of the best moments of the entire saga for sure. It's really done super well. And at the same time, you have like the Emperor versus Yoda in the Senate, which is like an entire awesome sequence all by itself. It's so well done. The action is exciting, and like it's a draw almost. Like nobody wins, but Yoda goes into exile, and just like this great moment in the Star Wars saga. Two is the no. I am your father line in Empire Strikes Back. One of the best Star Wars moments in one of the best Star Wars films ever made, and one of the best movies ever made. And The Empire Strikes Back is just an amazing film, and this moment goes down in one of the best moments of the entire franchise. I just love Luke's reactions, like, no, it's impossible, it's not true, no, I just love it. I think that this moment is absolutely terrific. It's so well done. It's incredibly well shot. Irvin Kershner, it is just a fantastic job directing this film. He really did. I love The Empire Strikes Back. The best moment in the entire series for me is the twin sons, a scene where Luke goes out in the Tatooine sunset, and the music, the Force theme plays, and Luke looks out at both of the suns that are setting on the world of Tatooine, and you just are there. You feel the emotion. You understand Luke's plight. He wants to look for something greater. He is really just longing to get the hell out of Tatooine, to get the hell out of farming. He doesn't want to stay with Owen and Anbaru. He doesn't want to stay with them. And this is just a terrific moment. It's personally my favorite moment of the entire saga. I think that it's so well done. It gives me chills every time I watch this scene. It's just so beautiful. And if you watch this scene with like the music that they wanted to put instead of the Force theme, like there was another choice, and it really feels off. It doesn't work, but here they pick the right music. It just works on every level, and it's completely awesome. I love this scene so much. So yeah, those are my top 10 best Star Wars moments of the entire saga. There are a lot of great satisfying moments in the Star Wars universe, so let me know down in the comments below what yours are, and please like, subscribe, and see you next time.